Welcome to Your Creative Chord Podcast, where host Jenny Lee Hodgins, author and educator, shares unique insights dedicated to empowering your creative flow and inspired living. Through solo reflections and dialogues with creators and wellness experts, Jenny Lee shares holistic wisdom influenced by her Buddhist practice, alongside poetic insights and practical strategies for living authentically. This podcast helps you overcome challenges and unlock your full creative potential.
Welcome back to Your Creative Chord Podcast. I'm your host, Jenny Lee Hodgins, and this episode is dedicated to all my piano learner friends. Today, I have a question for you. What do you think is the single most powerful thing you can do to keep improving at the piano? I know there are a lot of factors: good teachers, strong practice routines, or a quality instrument. Some even think it's talent. But there's something that can make a massive difference in your musical progress. I've seen it firsthand, not only in my own piano life, but also in the progress of the thousands of students I've taught over 30 years in my music education career. Stick around, because if you're ready to level up your piano playing, this one simple thing can get you there faster than anything else. All right, let's get to it. What's the most important factor in making progress at the piano? Showing up consistently. Showing up consistently. That sounds almost too simple, right? But making piano practice a daily habit has made the biggest impact on my musical growth throughout the years, and it's been absolutely transformative for my students too. If you're wondering why consistency is so vital, let's explore the reasons why a steady daily practice habit can transform your piano skills. When you practice regularly, you're creating a direct path in your brain between what you hear, what you feel under your fingers, and how you remember it all. Each practice session strengthens that connection so that, over time, playing becomes more natural, fluid, and accurate, not to mention enjoyable. But if you're only practicing sporadically, leaving gaps of time between sessions, believe me, I've been there, it's like trying to rebuild that path from scratch every single time you sit down. It is so much harder to make progress that way. You'll spend so much more time trying to catch up than moving forward. So first off, every time you practice, whether it's a full session or even just a quick review of your music, or even just spending 5 minutes listening to it or reading through your notation, you're reinforcing important neural pathways in your brain. Think of these pathways as grooves that get stronger each time you run through your music. The more you practice, the more consistently you practice, the deeper those grooves become, which makes it easier for you to remember and play accurately every time you come back to the piano. On the other hand, if there are too many time gaps between your practice sessions, it takes more effort, cognitively and physically, to pick up where you left off. It's like starting over in small ways every single time, which can be so frustrating and make progress feel a whole lot slower. So, if you're serious about reaching new levels in your piano playing or continuing momentum in your progress, committing to a daily rhythm is the most solid foundation for success with piano learning. And first, to make a regular piano practice a habit, you must choose a specific time each day that works best for you. Is it in the morning, before the day starts, after lunch, or maybe in the evening as a wind-down activity? Whatever it is, write it down. Block that time out in your calendar and communicate your chosen piano practice time to others in your household. Having that set time builds a rhythm, and it gives you a structure to rely on, especially when life gets busy. It can be your anchor. Writing it down solidifies your commitment to your piano momentum, and this effort signals to others and your brain that this is important to you. By writing it down, your brain will note that this is a priority for you and look for ways to stick to your schedule. Your brain will help you. Using a piano practice tracker can also make a really big difference. I created a piano practice tracker that I'm happy to share with you, and it's a simple but powerful tool. With it, you can check off every day you practice in different sections and specific weekly goals, reward yourself, and visually see your progress over time. If you're interested, you can grab my piano practice tracker at yourcreativechord.com/piano strategies. And I've linked it in the show notes so you can grab it there easily. Speaking of rewards, let's talk next about how important rewarding yourself is and how to use a piano practice tracker to reinforce your progress with rewards. Pardon the interruption here. I want to share something exciting that's coming up in my piano community this month. Do you want to accelerate your piano practice in 2025? Great. I knew you would. I've got 2 exciting offers that will support you in your piano success. First, mark your calendar for January 21, 2025 for a special piano panel event in my new and returning piano learners Facebook group and the launch of my new Essential Piano Basics course. This is your chance to hear from me and expert piano educators on how to reach your piano goals for the new year, whether you're just starting out, returning to your piano, or aiming to break through a plateau. Expect plenty of helpful tips and inspiration to help you fulfill your musical potential in 2025. And if you're ready to lay a solid foundation and start making tangible progress at the piano this year, my Essential Piano Basics course officially launches on January 22, 2025. This course is designed to help you build a strong foundation, avoid common frustrations, move forward with confidence, and stay on track with your practice goals at the piano. To join us for the piano panel event, head to yourcreativechord.com/events and register to attend. I'm so looking forward to seeing you there. It's going to be fun. Get on the wait list to get my course by visiting yourcreativechord.com/courses and join my new and returning piano learners Facebook group to stay updated on the panel event that will be held inside the group in January. Let's jump right into today's content and continue moving forward with your piano progress. Here's the fun part. Set a reward for each week that you reach your piano practice goal. This could be something small, like enjoying a favorite treat, or something bigger, like going to a concert or even starting a new piece of music. Personally, I like to go on nature hikes, or I treat myself to a classical or jazz concert whenever I meet my goals. What about you? Think about what would feel rewarding and set that as a target each week to keep you inspired. I recommend you also use a musical reward within each practice session. That could be playing a new piece, sight reading, improvising, reviewing something very familiar and easy to play, or your favorite music, or singing along to a chord chart-based song. You could also add a note to your tracker about something you accomplished during that session. Writing your progress adds to the brain's reward center with a dopamine chemical boost, and that will aid your motivation to get back to the piano bench. So writing things down to remind yourself of what you accomplished is a great way to enforce motivation to get back to the piano the next day. Rewards in any form are a great way to boost your consistency with piano practice, and you deserve it. Now, I know that sticking to this daily habit of piano practice is easier said than done. Life throws plenty of curveballs, and things don't always go as planned. However, the important thing is to keep refreshing your determination and get back to your schedule as quickly as possible. Even if it's a shorter session, like 5 minutes, or listening to a recording for just a few minutes, or reviewing your music mentally before you go to bed, that counts toward your piano practice goal. piano practice is not always at the piano. Mental and oral practice make just as much of an impact or difference because your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and envisioning or imagining. So any small action that reinforces your learning helps to maintain your piano progress. To support each other in building that practice routine, I'm inviting you to a special piano practice panel event happening live on January 21, 2025 inside our group. This is a chance to connect with other learners, share your ideas, suggestions, and get tips from piano learners at different stages in their journey. We'll talk about common challenges, share insights, and we'll brainstorm ways to help each other stay on track. There will be a live Q&A session as well with myself and other piano educators. So, do you need support with establishing or strengthening your piano practice routine? If so, this event will be a great opportunity for accountability and encouragement. You'll get inspired. And for those of you ready to deepen your commitment to learning, my Essential Piano Basic course officially launches on January 22, 2025. This course is designed to guide new and returning learners step by step with all the essentials you need to set up and practice effectively and confidently. If you're looking for a structured way to keep moving forward in progress, I'll be with you every step of the way. So as we wrap up today's discussion, remember, the number one key to your piano progress is showing up for yourself and your music consistently. Even on days when it feels challenging or when the time is tight, the effort you put in will pay off. And it doesn't take much, just little bits of time, but consistently, that will add up over time. So you don't have to put pressure on yourself to do longer sessions, just get there consistently. This really does pay off. And let's support each other in reaching our piano goals this year. I'll see you at the upcoming panel and, as always, in the group where we can keep each other motivated and inspired. Don't forget to join the New and Returning Piano Learners Facebook group for more tips and strategies to set yourself up for success. And if you're looking for accountability and inspiration, don't miss our piano panel event on January 21. It's a chance to hear from piano experts, connect with other learners, share strategies, and get motivated to make this year your best yet for piano. Remember that showing up consistently is the single most powerful key to your piano progress. If you're ready to take things to the next level, register now for the January events at yourcreativechord.com/events. Let's make 2025 our best piano year ever.
Thank you for listening to Your Creative Chord Podcast. If you found inspiration in today's episode, please leave a review and subscribe to the show. Your support helps spread the message of creativity and inspired living. Stay connected with Jenny Lee and a vibrant community of creatives and curious minds. Visit yourcreativechord.com for more resources. Remember, daily life is where your creative flow begins. Embrace the journey